Hi, I have supported my son from the time he was around 2 years old. He chose to play with My Little Ponies instead of trucks and cars. He chose to wear my lipstick, wear my high heels. Of course, at first, I didn't want to think that he was gay or and so recently I was made aware how many people in the world are so cruel. I posted a video on TikTok of my son in drag singing, and little did I realize that I was going to get more people who were bullies in the world and saying mean things like he didn't have a father, just that I was mentally ill for supporting him, that I was a bad mom. No one knows the devastation of what it's like to follow your passion in the world and not give power to the people that are attackers and bullies of the world. What I'm saying, and maybe it's not coming out very well this morning because I'm a little emotionally distraught, is this is the video of my son in drag singing that I posted on TikTok the other day. My son has an amazing voice, and he's dressed in drag in his blue dress and his blonde wig, and I go to all his shows to support him. And it was hard for me raising my kids. They didn't have their fathers much in their life. That was my choice. But the rude comments on here, no father figure in his life. I'm so sorry for you. I'd be questioning where you went wrong. May his bloodline end. I should have bought him a football. I'm so sorry. Sheesh, this is just another reason why I'm glad my child has both parents. May God help him recover. It's your fault, blaming me. Thank you for, let me see. Thank you for being supportive of him, unlike most of these comments. Okay, that was a good comment. But I had no clue that there were such mean people in the world. Somebody wrote sick on here. Somebody wrote a good comment. I wish my mom was as cool as you. He's so talented. I mean, those are the comments that I should be drawing energy to. Somebody wrote, that's unfortunate. But anyway, it just goes to show you, I mean, think about like Cher Bono. I think about her right now, and her daughter became transgender, Chastity. And Cher did not let that ruin her career. She kept in the light, kept, doing what she needed to do for herself. But, it just, when I first exposed that video of my son on my psychic page, Psychic Jane, which that's what I do. I choose to be psychic in my life and do readings for people and help people. I really thought, that I was exposing raw talent. My son has a beautiful presence about him with the blonde wig and the blue dress. And I wasn't really prepared for all the nasty comments of people. And it's just like, wow, people really, really try to put people down in the world. And it just makes you reassess, and what our world is about is, stay strong, stay kind. Don't let bullies of the world try to make you feel bad about yourself if you're gay, or if you're transgender, or if you're a male that wants to dress in drag. You're going to get crap happening. You're going to get people saying negative things, but the bottom line is you're living your light and you're spreading your light in the world. And, like I said, this exposing this video, it really made me aware that I have to shine my light still inside, although all those bullies of the world attacked my son. And, he grew up with an abusive stepfather, and he had to go in his room a lot and just play his music. And he said the only things that made him happy was Mariah Carey and Madonna. And yes, I look back on that time in my life, and it was very hard for me, because I just was doing the best I could do at the time. What I mean by that is like that the artists and entertainers of the world, that's what he looked up to. And if that's a role model, then that's a role model. And all he wanted to do was sing. And he felt like he was going nowhere as a straight male singing. And so he chose to be a gay male singing in clubs and as drag. And all I can say is that just stand in your own power and be confident and believe in yourself. If you're a gay male that wants to do whatever, be drag or whatever, or transgender, just stand in your power and share your light. And know that people are very evil in the world sometimes. I've heard that Black transgender males, there's a very high rate of murder. Think about the odds that these people, to try to express themselves, have to go through, of the negativity that they have to expose themselves to. And why is that? It's just because our world, it's just, sometimes it can be brutal. But as long as you live your passion and you spread your light, and you know that you're going to be okay, and you vibrate your frequency to the right places, and the loving people of the world that accept your gifts and accept your true self, then you're going to be okay. Because that's where we need to go in the world, is the people that choose to lift us up instead of bringing us down. So that's my message today, in a short, quick message. It just, it was like my spirit guide said, oh, it would hurt your image as a psychic reader if you supported your son in drag. And, I realized that was my negative false voice telling me that you're supposed to feel bad about having a gay son. And that was my lower subconscious voice. So it wasn't really my spirit guides. It was more my lower self that, worried about that. And it's because of the way society tells us to be. Society tells us to be a certain way and respect a certain thing or respect certain people. But we're all equal here in the world. We're all one. We're all together. In a past life, you were probably a gay drag male yourself. In a past life, we were a serial killer. It's like, just think about that. Just think about that. So that's what I want to say today. Just spread your light in the world. It gets deep and it gets mucky in there when you try to spread your energy and yourself out there in humanity. No one said it was going to be easy. No one said that. I mean, the things that celebrities have to go through to be themselves, and the crap that people have to say to them about them on social media, it's terrible. I mean, Alyssa Milano on TikTok, she exposes the bullies of the world. You know, she exposes them. She writes notes back to them, and she does videos showing how rude they are with their nasty comments, you know. And I give her a lot of credit for doing that and being courageous to do that. And I get, for some reason, I'm thinking of Lady Gaga. I give her a lot of credit, and she's always tried to make that awareness out there. And Madonna, she's always tried to help gay males. And you know, I'm a proud mom of a gay drag queen male, and that's the message that I wanted to talk about today. I saw a movie once that this woman, you know, she was Christian, and she didn't accept that her son was gay, and then he ended up jumping off a bridge and committing suicide because he was so torn with what really made him happy in life. And you know, and then she went on to be a very high member of the you know, the drag parades, and she went to all the parades, and she was like really active in, you know, you guys know the movie I'm talking about. My words are not coming out very well this morning because I just woke up. So anyway, that's the message that I wanted to spread today, because I'm a light worker, and sometimes it's just, we feel the energies in the world like pressing down, you know, after the COVID, and people, you know, some people can just be miserable, but misery loves company, and you don't give power to those people in the world if you're gay. You just keep on shining and being yourself. So that's the message I wanted to say today. Thank you for all listening to me. I'm going to go with a little prayer at the end and recite this prayer. Prayer of love and protection. I ask all loving beings of the rays of light to surround me with a veil of love and protection in the physical and non-physical, on all levels and in all time and space. I ask for this veil to allow only the highest of vibrations, releasing all else with love, grace, and gratitude. Be well. Thank you all for watching.